Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Bit of an odd one, this, but I think it's a fair thing to do. Rishi Sunak, love him or loathe him. Irony is, Jesus, don't we miss him? Bad as he was, but he's kind of disappeared from politics after renouncing the leadership of the Tory party. But he is still a member. He's still an MP. Everyone expected him to actually scuttle off to America, but he didn't, which is very strange. Everyone expected it. He might go after the next election, though. Who knows? I don't see him lasting much longer. But in fairness, and I think this is important, so I'm going to do it. He has popped up again, and he's beginning to campaign for something which I think is very, very important. So I'm actually happy to back him on this completely. And it's something I have mentioned about a year ago, it must be said. But I think it's certainly worth pushing. He's calling now and is leading the charge for something that affects men particularly, well, exclusively, in fact. And it's a national screening programme for prostate cancer. Now, this is a massive killer of men. Now, we have sort of the breast cancer awareness, and they have the screening for that, and cervical cancer then they're both for women, and that's fine. I'm not saying, oh, that's unfair. No, absolutely, screen for it, 100%. But there is no national prostate cancer screening for men. And I think, given how many men are affected by this, there absolutely must be. And so, yes, I'm very happy to say well done to Rishi for raising this. It is now the most common cancer. I'm not sure. I think it's actually the most common cancer in the country. Certainly, it's the most common cancer in men. But there is no national screening program. And you'd think for something like this, something so fundamental, to be honest, that there would be. There is a lot to do on it, but it's something that can happen. Say everyone and I would suggest the two rough ages are 45. So everyone 45 to 50 should get checked out. And then again, maybe it's say 65 to 70. They seem to be the two sort of peak points for it. Can happen earlier, can happen later. And it isn't it's not the old days. It's not the 1970s. It's not, bend over that desk, deep breath and finger up or anything like that. They don't do that anymore. It's a simple blood test. It's a PSA, The results are very quick. It's virtually non-intrusive. It's a small dab take a bit of blood. But early diagnosis, with prostate cancer particularly, early diagnosis makes one hell of a difference. Life and death difference. Now, you've got Wes Streeting, the embryo, who I actually loathe, but Wes Streeting has said he wants to work with Rishi on this, and he does completely agree. So I'm going to say kudos to Wes Streeting if he does work to bring this through. And, for Rishi, yeah, everyone thought it was pointless. We all had very low opinion of him. But it turns out, now that he's no longer Prime Minister, he's found a cause. And gentlemen, I think it's a cause we can all get behind. And not just gentlemen, of course, women. Most of you will have a gentleman. And chances are those gentlemen that you ladies are with may worry about this at some point. So, yeah, well done. Let's give Rishi all the best he can, and let's hope Wes Street does follow through on it. Thanks very much. And go and get checked. Literally, if you're over 45, go and get checked. It is an injection. It's nothing. Bye.